We made it to Elizabeth ahead of schedule, with enough daylight to see that it's one of the most beautiful lakes in the park. In fact, the lake is completely surrounded by granite peaks and subalpine forests.
But a backpacker must learn to take the good with the bad.
Matt, get out of there. Get out. Hey, go. Go. Go.
And there's one more thing.
Man, that pit toilet. That was the nastiest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Without a doubt. That smell was worse. I would rather do a lot of things than go back in that pit toilet. Seriously.
Aside from nuisance deer and smelly pit toilets, Elizabeth Lake redeems itself because here, the snow doesn't leave in July.
The sun was low in the sky when we decided to hike around the shoreline and up to a snowbank.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
From almost any view in Glacier, you will see snow. In fact, the park boasts over 27 glaciers, all of which are predicted to disappear in the next 20 years.
Have you ever been this close to snow in July?
No, I cannot say that I have.
This is awesome. And you can see why they call it Glacier National Park, because these things are everywhere. I've not seen one this close to the trail, but you can just look out the mountains and see glaciers everywhere.
Like you said, the lake is right down there, and we heard from some guys earlier that up at the head of the lake, they just tore them up today fishing. Caught too many to count. So we're gonna see if
I think I like that.
Yeah, it's Mr. Patience over here. Maybe he can actually get one in.
By the time we made it back down to the lake, it was dark, and we love any excuse to use night vision.
There are like 2 fish jumps right in front of your fly.
Man, those guys they fight. Look at that.
Wow, that's a nice one.
He's bigger than the other one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Now that I had a nice rainbow under my belt, I was content.
The next order of duty was a little dental hygiene.
It's so nice to brush my teeth.
I know.
How long has it been since you brushed your teeth?
A day. You didn't brush yours for like 2 days though.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. Maybe that deer just is like attracted to the scent of toothpaste.
Could be. I hope the bears aren't.
I hope the bears are.
Well, the bears didn't get us, but in the morning, we learned that something bigger than a grizzly stood between us and civilization.
It's 6:30 in the morning, earlier than we've been up at all on this trip. But if there's a challenge, today's it. We hike 10 miles. Half of that is straight up a mountain out of this valley.
And if we've learned anything in Glacier, it's that the weather here can change in an instant.
These jagged mountains create an effect known as upslope, in which moisture from the west rises over the peaks and is dumped into these mountain valleys.
Yeah, you definitely get a cacophony of thunder kind of like flowing down the valley. I mean, it's happening all over, but it sounds like it's, pretty concentrated right over you.
Today was no different, and it looked as if we had a storm on our hands.
We took the hint and decided to get some trail behind us.